Dividing a negative integer by a negative integer is similar to dividing a positive integer by a positive integer. The only difference is we're trying to find out how many groups we can make with the same negative number in each group. Follow along with your tray and balls as I work it on the computer. Let's look at a negative divided by a negative. Manuel dug a hole 6 feet deep in his backyard. If Manuel dug 2 feet each day, how many days did it take him to dig the hole? We can think of this as asking the question, how many groups of -2 are there in -6? Let's find out. First, I'm going to make 6 holes to represent the 6-foot deep hole. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Let's see how many groups of -2 we can make out of -6. 1 group of -2, 2 groups of -2, 3 groups of -2. -6 divided by -2 equals +3. It took Manuel 3 days to dig a hole 6 feet deep. Reset your trays. Let's work another problem. This time I will start it and let you finish it. Shamika had an 8-foot deep swimming pool in her backyard. Her father decided to clean the pool, so he drained 2 feet of water out each day. How many days did it take her father to empty the pool? First, I'm going to make 8 holes to represent the 8-foot deep water. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. Your teacher will now pause the movie and turn it back on when he or she is ready. This is how I solved the problem. Let's see how many groups of -2 we can make out of -8. 1 group of -2, 2 groups of -2, 3 groups of -2, 4 groups of -2. -8 divided by -2 equals +4. Shamika's father emptied the pool in 4 days. Reset your trays. This time I will let you solve the problem. Mary spent $4. If she spent $2 each day, how many days did it take her to spend the $4? Your teacher will now pause the movie and restart it when he or she is ready. This is how I solved the problem. I let 4 negatives represent the $4 Mary spent. -1, -2, -3, -4. Now we'll see how many groups of -2 there are in -4. We'll do this by dividing the balls equally. 1 group of -2, 2 groups of -2. -4 divided by -2 equals +2. It took Mary 2 days to spend the $4.